In the last video, we talked about how your Beyonce inspired sweet spot hero method was the approach that you would take to becoming the only option and clear winner in your market, and how my clients are eliminating the competition, raising their rates, and actually attracting more customers, doing less work and dominating in their spaces and not tired and burned out. Okay, so that was number one. This time we're gonna talk about how we take all of that you just learned in the first video so that you can actually highlight yourself and in the market and now amplify that. Okay, we're going to increase that visibility by creating marketing machines and sales funnels. Okay, we're going to take that potential customer from not knowing you to then buying your products and services in a fraction of the time it's been taking you up until this point. Okay, now I'm going to keep it real with you. You're spending all of your time implementing old and outdated strategies that no longer work. And we talked about this, whether it's paying for influencers and posting all the time and burning out to do this and going to all these pop-up shops, putting that strain on your body. It's just too much, right? And then when you do get traffic, you get all this traffic and you look at your Shopify account again, and yet you still see no sales. Or worse, you're talking to a potential customer and you hear two phrases we all hate to hear. I know I did, okay? It burns me up. Your products cost too much, or I can get it from elsewhere cheaper. Oh, it is the worst, okay? Now listen, you're doing the best you can. You're putting forth effort to get visibility. You're getting the traffic you're looking for sometimes, but you're struggling into converting that traffic into sales. And not only that, you're struggling to retain those customers when you do get them and actually turn them into repeat buyers willing to pay you again and again, okay? And let's be honest, it's taking way too much work and you're working way too hard trying to convince people to buy from you. You're starting to feel like you're convincing people. And we don't want you to do that, okay? Time is money, honey, and your time can be better spent adding new products, packaging more orders, sharpening your craft, thinking of new business ideas, and serving your amazing customers. I know exactly how you feel, right? I remember being right where you are and where you are right now, leaving yet another pop-up shop, paying yet another expensive brand ambassador, and leaving with little to no sales. And sometimes these brand ambassadors don't do right, okay? And so I was operating in the negative. I was exhausted and I was tired. I wasn't tired. I was tired, okay? Just like you're probably feeling right now. But the truth is, everything we've been taught about marketing our products has been wrong and outdated, okay? So listen, there's this stat in business that says it takes someone about 8 to 13 times to see your brand before they ever even consider purchasing from you. Okay? There's also a number called conversion rates. Write that down. Conversion rates basically mean based on the number of traffic, what is the percentage of those taking a desired action, which is usually you want them to purchase. A good conversion rate is 5 to 20%. So by this very concept, a small percentage of your traffic is actually an active buyer and willing to spend money at this time. By these very concepts, this means you must be pretty visible in front of your ideal customers and regularly. You also need to be seen in front of more people in order to get more sales and start funneling them through a predictable process, leading them to take action. Okay? But here's the thing, you have to have all the right ingredients, like we talked about in the video before this, to make it work. This means you have to have more visibility with the right messaging and positioning in front of the right people. Can you imagine how difficult this is to do at the rate you're doing it now? This means you're not as visible as you think you are. And you aren't even in control of who you're visible to right now. You're visible and you don't even know if you're in front of the right people. Okay? You don't even know that. The problem is we've been taught to market like everyone and tailor our marketing and visibility efforts to what everyone else is saying. And that looks like, again, just keep posting and hopefully someone decides to see us and purchases from us. And then we end up stuck not knowing where the next customer is coming from and depending on social media alone as a marketing strategy with nothing in place to ensure that customers are flowing in and out. And to be able to take it a step further, we weren't taught to implement techniques to retain those customers, okay? Which is key because it costs you less to retain a customer than it does to get a new one. So not knowing this increases how long it takes you to attain and retain because you're targeting in the dark, it's almost like throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing what sticks. So, in order to get in front of those people waiting for you and for what you have to offer, you must have a powerful marketing machine that creates a predictable flow of taking your potential customers through a journey in business. This thing called the buyer's journey. The journey in which a customer goes through before they decide to buy from you. Even if you don't know what's happening, it is a journey and it's happening and it's even happening to you. So we've developed a system and process that I call a marketing machine. I call it my marketing machine. And what we do is help you build out automated systems and processes that do just that. It takes your potential buyers through a journey and ensures that you are visible, not invisible, top of mind 24/7. This therefore creates what I call the larger than life marketing strategy, where the customer begins to see you everywhere from the moment they're introduced to your brand. Not only that, you're able to use the power of machines to pinpoint exactly where they are psychologically on their journey based off their behaviors, and then take appropriate action to entice them to shop with you. And most importantly, nurture them by ensuring you're building a relationship with them and letting systems help you do that. Okay? So there's something in business called the golden hour. And this concept says that you have about 48 hours to convert them into a sale, and quickly. That increases your chances. Kind of like the first 48, like solving a crime, 48 hours, it's the same concept. The problem with your current process is you have no system in place to ensure that you're not missing this opportunity, because it has to be quick to start this process. This keeps you top of mind, and you never have to guess if you're visible. You never have to guess if they're seeing you. You never have to guess if they're interested in your products. And most importantly, you're not spending all of your time doing all of these old outdated tricks trying to stay relevant, okay? You're able to pinpoint just your ideal customers automatically and continue to show up in their faces. You're not wasting your time shooting in the dark, hoping you're targeting the right people. Most importantly, you're not wasting your money and efforts doing all of these things that don't get you any more visibility. Because you're not as visible as you think you are, I guarantee you. Furthermore, you also build out processes that's smooth, seamless, and predictable, that you can ensure each of your customers experience consistently amazing service and attention, that they return to you, which is the ultimate goal. It's called relationship marketing. This is the major key, okay? And the amazing thing is, this works whether you have 50 followers or 50,000 followers. And it doesn't matter how big or small your audience is on social media, because it's not dependent on that, okay? It's not just dependent on your social media base and followers. Can you imagine being on vacation? I mean, on a boat in Dubai. Let's just picture it. And you look at your phone and you get Shopify notification after Shopify notification letting you know that they are depositing more money into your account, and you did nothing. You let your machines run and do its thing. Or how does it sound to go to sleep and wake up to multiple orders that poured in overnight? Isn't that the dream? Isn't it the dream to be able to quit your job and do this full time? Not only that, not only do we help you build out the machine, but we focus on showing you how to shift out of being focused on trying to convert and convince people who aren't interested in you at all, to building out a list of people who are ready to say, take my money, which is key. Okay? Then next, we're going to talk about how you can effectively and properly launch all of this out by using my $1 million relaunch method, okay? And you're going to learn how to build momentum like no other and create an audience of pre-sold customers. I'll see you in the next video.